Okay, so let's pick up with this piece of the propaganda, MIT News Office. There is no MIT News Office anymore. There's a consignment shop where people who don't work there post articles that go under this banner of the MIT News Office. If you come over here to the senior leadership page, you will see that the head of the communications office is TBA. I could show you all the leadership charts going back all last year. This has been vacant for a year. A year. MIT's, the head of the news office communications, has been vacant for a year. I would love to say that one more time, but I don't want to push it. Human resources were vacant for 8 months last year. Ramona came, I think it was in maybe September. No, yeah, September. But 8 months, that was empty. Information systems, it was more than a month. I think it was 2 months. And rapid turnover. So this is Executive Vice President and Treasurer Israel Ruiz. And this is a very miscellaneous group reporting to him. This I think of as the treasurer. So separate his two titles because that's the only way you'll understand his power. So think of him as the treasurer and then again as the executive vice president. Very, very, very different. So as the treasurer, he lets offices go unfilled, and I don't see how we can separate communications from anything else. The treasurer has some responsibility for that vacancy. So that is MIT that I think of as a publicly focused research institute. That's the MIT that people think of. The MIT that is actually dominant and responsible for sustainability is this MIT, the Office of Vice President in Campus Services. Israel Ruiz again. We'll get to this in a second. And this is the team that reports to him. So unlike any other team at MIT, this is direct reporting. The director of campus construction reports directly. It's not like the provost and the deans, that is people of reasonably equal stature working together. This is a hierarchy, an extraordinarily powerful hierarchy, and there's no turnover here. These people have been here. It's stable. They move through the steps. So this is the structure of a real estate agency. This is not a university, and it's not a publicly focused university focused on the issue of climate change. You will note that the Office of Sustainability falls under EVP Ruiz's domain. But if you had to choose one of these 8 directors who's a part-time appointment in another department, which one do you think it might be? Well, yes, it is the Office of Sustainability with the joint appointment as a lecturer in urban planning and studies. That's because the Office of Sustainability has nothing whatsoever to do with the MIT campus. It is using it like a photographer uses a backdrop. It has no, the action going on there it will never be implemented by the MIT campus. It's simply, they call it a test bed. So just that whole presumption that when other universities are going about sustainability is seeking themselves to be sustainable. That's not what's happening at MIT.